Here's Sloan. Johnson is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Porter. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Serafin in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Matthews. He kicks to Sloan. From deep. The rebound by Gibson. The Kings shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Dishes it to Bayless. Matthews against Johnson. That's good.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That one is off. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Dinwiddie. And he sinks the second. Johnson with it. Kicks to Serafin. Porter against Matthews. Porter dishes to Serafin. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson from outside. Another miss by Johnson. Pistons leading by 23. Matthews, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Bayless kicks to Johnson. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And it's 7 points for Joe Johnson.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
And Gibson with the block. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Otto Porter. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Porter. Sacramento making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Gay comes in for Johnson. And McLemore subbed in for Jared Bayless. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Sloan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
The Kings for timeout.
The 2 he's checked in for Detroit. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. And Sloan kicks to Matthews. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Detroit, Wesley Matthews. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Matthews. The Kings making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Both free throws good from Matthews. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Cousins. 16 feet away, but he stays with it. Gay outside. That's good.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Detroit leading by 20. Sloan passes to Chan. The dish to Monroe. That's good. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Screen by Cousins. Clarkson kicks to Cousins. Gay outside. The 3. And he gets the bucket.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sloan off a pick from Chan. Baseline jumper, and Detroit again with the bucket.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
The Kings trail by 21. Here's Clarkson at the elbow. It's Cousins. To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Gay. Matthews passes to Chan. Back to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And Gibson sends it back. Fires from 14. The shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Matthews with it. Now defended by McLemore. Here's the dude. The pass to Drummond. Trying to get open is Monroe. Makes it off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the dude. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Gay kicks to Clarkson, feeds it to McLemore. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sloan, that's good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's Cousins, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shoots from 14. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound.
Now it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Here's Gay. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Passes it to Chan. Fadeaway. And the miss. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.